Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for January. So I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot, which is a well-used deck. I always use this deck, but I'm also going to pull you some Fairy Tarot and some Angel Love Oracle if I can, and see where we're going for January for our Gemini. So what's in store January for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know for January? What does Gemini need to know for January? Anything else for Gemini for January? I'm pretty sure there is. Anything else for Gemini? That one wants to come out. It's tried to come out a few times. Anything else for Gemini? Anything else? Anything else for our Gemini for January? No, nothing else is coming out. So don't worry, we'll go through what has come out and see where we're at with your journey, so to speak. Ooh, the Knight of Cups. So we start off with an offering coming in, and this offering is going to be quite emotional for you, Gemini. Whether it's someone from the past, it could be, or it's someone that you know of, but they're shrouded in mystery. That's what makes it quite emotional and difficult for you to know whether to take the cup they're offering or not, because there's kind of a mystery surrounding them. They're shadowed and you don't really see or know everything, though you want to, and they're offering you this cup to follow them. You're not sure if that's what you want without knowing everything, but you just don't know enough right now. Which then kind of makes sense for the next card, because then it's the Empress, and this is someone in your life, an elder gentleman who you may go to for advice on regarding this offer. This person will be able to give you the advice that you need so that you can make the right choice regarding this offer that's coming in, whether it's worth your time or not. But the one thing that this wiser elder person that's coming in to give you this advice, they've already trodden that path. They already kind of have been in that situation, so they know the right advice to offer you. Then we have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is you taking time to yourself, actually, so that's interesting. And actually it's becoming more childlike in a sense, and what I mean is sort of reliving fond memories from being a child, and also past connections coming forward as well. Connections that you may have lost along the way, they're kind of coming back just out of the blue. And it reminds you of very fond memories, and it kind of puts you to one side where you kind of feel really happy and content. Though you do have someone who is watching over you in spirit for definite, this is kind of a fun energy, like a really fun energy. And there's definitely some sort of past connections here that are coming to light, coming further into your life from the past. The Ten of Pentacles is financial stability. This could be a win. It could be a promotion. It could be a better job, a higher paying career. It could be inheritance, or it could be just a simple windfall. Whatever it is, it's definitely going to bring that stability for your family and sort of help you out financially for sure. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which is an epiphany. It's feeling like you finally have your stuff together. Mentally, you are prepared and you've overcome quite a lot. You've had that climbing mountains, that, oh, God, I've struggled. But now you're in the clarity of mind, and you're absolutely stable and ready to charge forward. You're very confident and you know exactly what you want, Gemini. Again, you have that spirit guide watching over you and leading you. The King of Cups means your emotional status is also on point. You are very high powered right now, Gemini. Emotionally and mentally, you are completely on point. Listen to the intuition while ever you're balanced in these areas, because your intuition will be able to guide you as well and tell you what is the best choice for you. But remember, you are powerful. This also could actually be you gaining some sort of spiritual gifts. If you are like into that and you think you might start feeling empathic, this would say that that opened up for you definitely in January. But you're very powerful with it, so it's very good. Then we have the Seven of Pentacles. And the Seven of Pentacles has come forth because you are deciding on how to grow your money. What is the best option for you to gain more? And you're making a choice about putting that groundwork in, that stability in order for you to grow your pennies. You know how it's growing on a tree? Well, that's you grounding yourself and deciding what is best for you and where's the best place to put this money and how to make it work better for you and how to push it so it makes more. And then you have the Four of Swords. And with this, I'm going to be honest, it does feel like you have come through some struggles, mental struggles. You've been, struggling mentally. But with the Four of Swords, mental clarity has already come to you, and now sort of that stability is all settled down. And you find that even though you have been through a lot, you did it, and you did it on your own. And once you realize that in this energy, once you realize you can accomplish anything on your own, it makes you feel extremely empowered and extremely grateful for the fact that you've been shown, hey, I can do this no matter what. So then we have the Lovers. If you're in a relationship, this is just a tightening of bonds, engagement or marriage, obviously, a soul connection, a divine connection. If you're single, watch out, because someone may be coming your way who is that soul connection. Of course, if it's none of those that apply, bear in mind it could be a friend that is on the same soul level as you. It could also be a past life connection also with the Lovers. It's a very strong bond that's coming forward into your life, which leads to the Page of Swords. So you're going to make some changes for the better. And you are definitely, this is you becoming extremely strong now. And you have someone at the side of you who is there with you every step of the way. And you have come through challenges mentally and emotionally, and you've overcome them. And now you're stepping into your own power. You feel really strong. You start to feel sort of energized again. And you almost feel like you can take on anything at this point, Gemini. And then the full transformation takes place in the Five of Swords. You transform into something quite beautiful. So things start to align for you. The people around you are very generous and they come forward, and you have that support network around you, and everything seems to come aligned for you. And your life just sort of all folds in a nice little neat bow. And whatever transformation is that you took is definitely a very positive transformation. And your life is at this place now by the end of January where everything just seems to fit into place and you're extremely happy. And you have people around you that actually love and care for you. So let's see if the fairies have anything to say for our Gemini for December. For January, sorry. Gemini for January. I keep forgetting because it's still in December, but it's for January. Gemini for January. Oh, there's something that wants to come out here. There it is. Sorry. Whacked the camera then. Gemini for January. The fairies have a lot to say. Gemini for January. Wait a minute. Gemini for January. I've never had the fairies have this much to say. Yep. Anything else? Yep, there is something else. Gemini for January. Anything else? No, that's it. Finally. Geesh. They had a lot to say, guys. This is not like them. I don't usually get this many out. Geesh. So let's go through them one by one, shall we? See what the fairies say. They want to say a lot, Gemini. So the first one is the 8 of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars. Going back to school. Apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. So that's interesting. Look forward to that. Maybe new projects are coming your way after all. And there is many options coming forward, so it would make sense that some would involve some projects. The Moon. Awful intuitive epiphanies. Powerful intuitive epiphanies. Letting go of worry and fear. Understanding the truth of the situation. So that's you coming into your own power and learning the truth, why it is the way it is, and why it has to be that way. And you being powerful within that knowledge. King of Spring, innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your case. So that's the pentacles that I felt in the tarot deck, obviously. It's that windfall that's coming your way, or that promotion, or someone with financial aid, but it's a gain for you. The King of Winter, knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. So that's the person that you are going to advise for. The Elder energy, which is what we saw in the tarot cards, and that again just states that yep, that's a good idea. Definitely go and get their advice. Change the way you're looking at the situation. Embrace your uniqueness. A temporary pause in action. That's you taking that time to oneself and being on your own to realize and understand the situation, and obviously to transform yourself. 6 of Spring. Wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. That's interesting. So that is a very positive card indeed. It tells you that your dream or wish is going to come to fruition. The Magician. You can do anything. Take charge of your life. You can manifest what you need to be successful. Knowing your own power, Gemini, and understanding that you can absolutely do it, and it is your time. Justice. Take the time to review details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective dismissals. So if there's any paperwork involved with these choices that come along, this is the one that tells you to read it carefully. Read it as many times as you like, but take every note in before you sign anything or agree to anything. 6 of Summer. Children or childhood. The return of people or romances from your past. Remembering events differently. In a better or worse light than how they really occurred. So that's about past energies coming forward and then wanting to make that connection with you and you deciding whether or not. Remember, I said to be wary of that person, but there are definitely these past connections that are coming forward that are from your past. The 6 of Autumn. The good you do comes back to you. An unexpected inflow of money. Wow. Borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. So if you're owed money, it will be paid back to you. And obviously a windfall of some money is always a good thing, and that's twice. So 3 times in total you've had that. 5 of summer. Trust that there is reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others. Aha. Focusing on which frightens or worries you. So that's about removing anyone around you that does not serve your higher purpose and that is really no good for you. 7 of spring. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. Have that confidence to have your say, Gemini, and speak it loud and speak it proud. Don't back down. Ace of summer. Open your heart to love. The beginning of a new, intimate relationship, or the rebirth of the current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies. So something big is going to happen with that transformation. That's for sure. Ego. The illusion of being trapped. Making too much importance on material items. Getting caught up in the fear and worry. Don't listen to anyone who's going to make you feel like that. Definitely lose them. If someone comes in making you feel like material things matter, then definitely walk away. Lose them, cut the ties, not worth it. And we end with the 7 of summer. No more procrastinating. Your power comes from making a decision. Confusion that arises from unanalyzing or overanalyzing the options. So this is where everything falls into place. It's the rainbow effect. It's the happy ending. The fact that you've taken time and considered everything. You won't be overanalyzing it at all by this point with the tarot cards. It will be the perfect ending and everything will just fall into place. I will see if any romance angels come for you, but we haven't had much luck with these cards at all, I must be honest. But we'll give it a go, Gemini. Nope, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut the deck and I'm going to pick a card. A new love. A new person has stirred up your romantic feelings. So that's what that means. It's exactly what it says. A new love to come on its way to you. Of course, whether you decide to take it or not, that's entirely up to you. If you're already with someone, then someone's going to show some attention to you, Gemini. And obviously, you are going to have to make it quite clear. Not interested. But there is going to be that attention there regardless. So yeah, that's your reading, Gemini, for January. Obviously, it's general. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. Thank you and many blessings.